Alright, hey guys, my name is Shadow, and welcome back to some more Elite Dangerous in the 2.3 The Commander's Update. So a little while ago, we got this cool new ship kit for the Asp Explorer, the Raider ship kit, and it is awesome. As you can see, I have that applied to my Asp Explorer right now, and this is pretty much what we're going to be talking about today. Not the ship kit, but the Asp Explorer itself, because I have a cool new build for the Asp Explorer. So let's take a look at it. We'll save the cool things for last, which are going to be the hard points. Now, of course, you guys know, because you can already see them right here, but this is going to involve a couple of efficient beam lasers. But there are other things too. We'll get to that. Let's start with the core internal things. So, yes, we have some interesting things in the core internals. First of all, I've gone with a lightweight alloy. Now, one of you guys commented on a previous video, and I think it was the Imperial Clipper build that we just did, saying that you can use the lightweight hull and do heavy duty on it, and it doesn't increase the mass, whereas if you do the military hull and do the lightweight upgrade on that, I think it still ends up being heavier. So we've gone with the lightweight alloy, and I've gone with heavy duty armor grade 5, and it's given us some nice boosts in our hull stuff here, so that's pretty good. So we've got a hull boost of 131%. We've also got some pretty good resistance upgrades and stuff. That's pretty good. So what else do we have? Now, of course, we have the grade 5 overcharged power plant because, well, look how much power this takes. I mean, even with the grade 5 overcharged, we're still using a little bit more than that. So some power management is required for this build. We'll talk about that in the next part of this video, where we actually go do the combat and stuff. We're not going to talk about power management during this video, but in the next one, we'll talk about that. Anyways, now thrusters, these are pretty standard, so we just have the grade 5 dirty drive tuning. This makes it go pretty fast. I mean, the Asp Explorer is not the fastest ship in the game, but it is very maneuverable, and it is pretty fast. It's nowhere near as fast as the Imperial Clipper was. That was amazingly fast. And again, that wasn't the fastest ship in the game either, but that was really fast for like a decent combat ship. This is also pretty fast for a decent combat ship. So 351 meters per second, dirty drive tuning grade 5 on our 5A thrusters. Not bad at all. Now the frame shift drive, this is pretty much the same one from the exploration build. It's just the grade 5 increased range upgrade. And even with all the combat stuff on here, we're still getting 38.05 light years out of this. That's great. I love jump range. Anything that has like over 20 light years of jump range is great for me. And this has 38. Yeah, okay, so for the life support, pretty standard again. We have the grade 4 lightweight on here. Yeah, it takes it down from 4 tons to 1.23 tons. You don't have to do that. It's not really necessary. You just get it because I can, and it's something that I can reduce the weight with. Now for the power distributor, I've gone for the grade 4 charge enhanced power distributor because I didn't want to go mine or farm exquisite focus crystals. You can get them. I'm pretty sure they're in the game now, but I just didn't feel like going and get them. I had all the materials for this. It's only a little bit less efficient than the grade 5. Now if you want to put the grade 5 on this, go right ahead. I don't think it's strictly necessary. It works really well with this, with grade 4. So if you don't want to go out and farm a whole bunch of exquisite focus crystals, you don't have to. You can just get grade 4. It's fine. I do have grade 5 charge enhanced on other things. And yes, it does work a little bit better. But the difference in this, well, in this particular build, you'll be fine with this. It works really well. I'm happy with it. Now the sensors, I've also gone with lightweight on the sensors. I don't know why this still isn't showing up. It just says blank in here. But grade 5 blank. But this is the lightweight upgrade, so if you ever see blank in here and I don't say what it is or something, it's lightweight. It just doesn't show up for some reason. So yeah, there's that. Okay, anyways, let's move on to the optional internal stuff, where we have a 6A shield generator. It is not a bi-weave shield generator. I kind of feel like there are diminishing returns with larger sizes of bi-weave shield generators, like the grade 5 or the class 5 bi-weave shield generator. Pretty good. Yeah, not bad. However, yeah, when we get like grade 6, grade 7, I don't know. You know, maybe we could try this with bi-weaves in the future, see what it's like, but we'll go with this for now because it's pretty good. So what upgrade do we have on here? Well, I really like this thermal resistant upgrade. yeah, this works really well. So I've got grade 5 thermal resistant on here, and let's see, that's giving us 36% increased thermal resistance on these shields. And what I also like about this is that it not only doesn't decrease the regen rate, but I actually got a pretty good roll on this, and it actually increased the regen rate on these shields a tiny, tiny bit. So it went from 1.3, I'm going to guess that's joules per second, to 1.4 joules per second. So yeah, pretty good. Now, the upgrade itself doesn't actually enhance the regen rate. That was just a secondary effect that I got. But if you get that secondary effect, wow, you're in business. Yeah, so go for that. Now, I've got a 5A shield cell bank on here. This does pretty good. It'll recharge about 2 rings of shields for you. So what upgrade do we have on here? Well, I've got the specialized shield cell bank upgrade on here because rapid charge sucks. Rapid charge sucks. Yeah, it charges a little faster, but it also spikes the heat way higher up. Specialized, what that does is bring the thermal load way down. So you end up taking less damage, and maybe it takes a little couple seconds longer to recharge your shield, but I think it's worth the trade-off to take a little bit longer and do less damage to your ship while you're trying to take less damage to your ship. So, yeah, go with that. Well, I went with that. Anyways, so we've got a 3A fuel scoop, no special upgrades on there because the only upgrade available for a shield scoop right now is to make it shielded, and that just makes it take more power. So if you were doing PvP and you didn't want your fuel scoop to be damaged for some reason, then you could go with that. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah. Then, we have a 3D limpet controller. I just like limpet controllers, and we also have a cargo rack to go with that. You can pick stuff up. I mean, you're going to be in combat, so if you wanted to pick up materials while you're out there, you don't have to fly into them with your cargo rack. So, yeah, I'm into that. Anyways, next we have the 3D module reinforcement package. Module reinforcement is a cool thing. So hull reinforcement packages, well, they make your hull stronger. However, module reinforcement, what these are for is when your shields go down, the module reinforcement package will actually take damage before any other component on your ship takes damage. So I'm not sure if it's a percentage of the damage it soaks up to your modules, or if you have to destroy the entire reinforcement package before the modules actually start taking damage. Maybe somebody could let me know that in the comments. Like, will your modules just take less damage if you have this in here, or will this take all the damage until it's destroyed? Maybe somebody could clarify that for me, but whichever one it is, it works pretty well. Now, I've also left the Advanced Discovery Scanner in here because that's the most important part of any combat build, is the Advanced Discovery Scanner. You can't go into combat without this, you'll just die. Don't even do it. You'll die. No, forget it. It'll be like when Prince Oberyn fights the mountain and he just gets his skull smashed in. It was because he didn't have an Advanced Discovery Scanner. That's why. That's what happened. Okay? If he had had an Advanced Discovery Scanner, you know, Tyrion would have got off and everything would have been fine, and yeah, it would have been great. Anyways, let's take a look at the utility mounts. So I've got a kill warrant scanner on here. Now this is actually the same upgrade that I had on the Imperial Clipper build, the fast scan grade 3, because I don't think I have the engineer unlocked for grade 5. So that's something I'm going to have to do and get grade 5 of this. Now there are also materials that I'm not sure where to get at the moment for the grade 5 upgrade for the fast scanner. So once I figure that out, we'll take a look. We might just do an independent video about the grade 5 fast scanner when I find those materials and unlock that engineer. Yeah. Well, actually, I might have the engineer unlocked. I think maybe I just don't have the materials. One of those things. Either way, we'll do that video in the future. Yes. But for now, grade 3 fast scan, pretty good. Pretty good. It takes it down from 10 seconds to 5.8 seconds, and that doesn't sound like a lot, but that's actually a lot. Yeah, when you go out in the field and you're scanning things, that's a lot. Okay, so we have 3 different shield boosters on here. Now, I mean, yeah, they're all A shield boosters, but the modifications are all different. So we have 1 heavy-duty grade 5, and then we have 1 thermal resistance, so we get even more thermal resistance. Also, some of you guys in the Imperial Clipper videos were wondering what the exact numbers for resistances were. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at that after we finish going over the build. We will see. And then we have one more shield booster with resistance augmented grade 5. So we should have pretty good resistances all around. Now I got an awesome roll on this particular shield booster, and not only did I get some increased resistances, but I got a little bit of shield boost out of it too. So, you know, like 7% or something, not amazing, but, you know, pretty good, pretty good. So that puts our total shield strength at 468.9, which is only like a little bit less, I don't know, 100 or 200 or something less than the Imperial Clipper. And I think the Imperial Clipper was with the Bi-Weave shields, if I remember correctly. Yes, it was a couple weeks ago when I did that video, but I think that was the Bi-Weave shields. So, let's take a look at the hardpoints, which is really the cool part of this build. Now, we'll start with the bottom things first, although you guys can see the top things. But, of course, we have two Class 2 efficient beam lasers. And of course, they are grade 5 efficient beam lasers because actually these were already on here, so I just left them on here because I was going to put them on anyways because, well, I like efficient beam lasers. You guys should all know that. For the rest of the weapons on here, what do we have? Well, you guys can read. We have Seeker missile racks. Yes, now what upgrade do we have on the Seeker missile racks? But grade 4 high capacity magazine, because when I got to Liz Ryder to do these upgrades, I discovered I didn't actually have any military supercapacitors to do grade 5, so I just went with grade 4. Now the only difference between the grade 4 and the grade 5 upgrades that I can tell is that the grade 5 increases the maximum ammo size a bit more, but the grade 4 actually increases the clip size to 100% of what it already was, or something like that. So with the grade 5 upgrade, you can increase the maximum ammo size to 100%. I think the limit for grade 4 was 83% or something like that. Could be wrong, but it wasn't 100%. It was less than 100%, but I think it was about 83%. Now, I didn't get the maximum roll on this one, and I didn't get the maximum roll on any of these, but they're all the same grade 4 high-capacity magazine upgrade, and they're really nice. They're really nice. Seeker missiles are great. They do a crap load of damage, and 4 of them firing at once. Very good. Now, you might be saying, well, Shadow, that's not very much ammo. I mean, the clip size is 12, so you get a bunch of shots before you have to reload, but, I mean, if you can only have, what, like 16 of these or something? Or 16? No, 10. If you can only have 10 of these, well, that's not very many missiles, and you'd be right in saying that. But guess what? You can synthesize them. Yes, haha. So if you want to do this, just go mine a bunch of whatever material. They're just common materials basically that you have to get to synthesize more ammo for your high capacity magazine Seeker missiles. It's not that difficult, and it gives you something else to do in the game, basically. So yeah, you can totally do that. That's pretty much it for the actual build. Now, let's actually just take a look at what stuff we have on here. So I like, in the Raider ship kit package, the Explorer Corroded 6 paint job, and that's the one that's applied here. It looks so cool, doesn't it? It looks really nice. Yes. Now, the decals, I always usually like to have my Combat Rank Elite decals on there, and of course you guys know that the name of the ship is the Farstar, which is from... what is that from? It's from the Foundation series by Isaac Asimov. If you guys haven't read that, it's really good. I suggest if you are going to read the Foundation series, though, you start out with the Robot series, or I think it's called the Robot series, where you're actually introduced to the character of R. Daniil Oliva, because he's a character in the Foundation series later on, toward the end. That's kind of a spoiler. Anyways, that doesn't really have anything to do with the ship. But, okay, so the nameplates are the Pirate 1 white. That's this down here with the little fist. And then the ship ID plates are the Boundary double white. Because I like these lines around the thing. I like this outline on the thing. So, yeah, X09A. And you guys know that's from Gundam Seed. Right? Okay, and then I have my dashboard Anaconda little bobblehead guy. And then for the ship kit, well, I guess I can't tell you which pieces it is because it's all Explorer Raider ship kit. But I think it's mostly number 2. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to remove that. Oh, I thought it was going to highlight it or something. So, no, I guess I can't tell you guys which pieces it is exactly. Explorer Raider ship kit. Stop saying Explorer Raider ship kit, Shadow. Explorer Raider ship kit. And then for the weapon detailing, we have the red color And that's it. That's all the stuff that's on this ship. So there. That's the whole build. Let me know what you guys thought down in the comments. Like this video if you liked it. Dislike it if you disliked it. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Shadow. And I will see you guys in the next video where we test this out in combat. I bumped the microphone. Hope you guys didn't hear that.